All right, guys, today we are going to be finding what is the whole amount. Meaning, thus far, we've been able to find the part, we've been able to find the percent. Now we want to be able to find the whole. And remember, what we're using is called a proportion. A proportion is simply just two equivalent fractions, equivalent ratios, equivalent rates. But no matter what piece we're finding, our proportion is going to be solved using the same steps. We're going to set it up, cross multiply, and then divide. Again, the steps never change, no matter what piece you might be looking for. So let's look at our example. 60 is 30% of what number? So now I need to figure out what do I have and what am I going to be solving for? So I'm going to go straight in right here where it says 60 is 30%. If we remember that percents are always out of 100, and this says 60 is 30%, this has to mean that 60 is the part. Because if 60 was the whole, this would say 60 is 100%. Another key thing that lets me know 60 is the part is the word is. In previous examples or videos, you'll also see is over of. So that lets me know right here, other keywords are is and of. And is directly next to the part. So let's set up our proportion. We already know that percent is out of 100. So I have percent over 100, which means 30 over 100. And because 60 is 30%, we know it's the part and it has to go in the numerator. And I'm looking for the of or the whole. So now we've set it up. Now we want to cross multiply, and we want to remember that we cross multiply on our diagonal using the butterfly method. I'm going to multiply 60 times 100 and 30 times my unknown. So we have 60 times 100 equals 30 times the unknown. I'm going to quickly use my calculator to do my calculations. So we have 60 times 100. That gives me 6,000. And that is equal to 30 times my unknown. So now I've cross multiplied. Now I'm going to do the last step, which is to divide. Now remember, we can't get tricked in thinking that we just automatically divide by 100 because I had to multiply by 100. So now we want to know, what do I divide by? Well, since I want to know what this question mark is, I need to get rid of anything attached to it. Because I want to know what this question mark is, I get rid of anything attached to it. And it's attached by multiplication, so I'm going to use division to get rid of it. It's our last step. So I'm going to divide by 30. Well, we all know from mental math, 30 divided by 30, that cancels out, and I'm left with my question mark, which was our unknown. And I still have 6,000 here, so I'm going to divide by 30. Well, that leaves me with 200. Notice how the amount we found, the whole amount is larger than the part. That's because we had to find the whole. So now I need to put it back in the context of the problem. 60 is 30% of what we found, 200.